Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is day one of semi-annual sale. That seems so crazy to say. It is literally the day after Christmas and winter 2024 semi-annual sale began today. So as you guys will now know, I did not film a wish list preparation video, unfortunately. I just did not have the time. I ended up getting the stomach bug that is going around rampant at both my job and in my area. It was really bad. A lot of people got it. I got it Friday into Saturday. So I was really down for the count. So that kind of played into ruining my weekend a little bit, or just making it more busy, because when I was feeling better, I was just go, go, go. And being 30 weeks pregnant, yeah, things just got away from me. So I actually do have my iPad here. I do want to touch base on what I was looking for and trying to avoid buying, just because I wasn't able to film that video. So if you're just here for the haul, skip ahead a little bit, probably 10 minutes into the video or so. But yeah, I do just want to talk because it's not like I have that much written down. And I do think that the points are somewhat valid, also because it is day one of semi-annual sale. Some people haven't shopped yet. Some people are still at work. Whatever the case may be, maybe you're shopping online, semi-annual sale just began. So I think these tips are still important, and it kind of gives you guys an idea of what I was looking for and what I was trying to avoid buying or what I'm still looking for as these days continue of semi-annual sale. So I just kind of want to talk about it. So I kind of had sections. I had do not buy, wish list, specific fragrances, talking topics, and yeah, if that kind of makes sense. My dogs are absolutely driving me nuts. My nerves were so thin being pregnant. God love my husband and everybody else in my life, because it just takes one thing to set me off. So these dogs, they're driving me insane. Okay, so do not buy. Under my do not buy list, we have, shocker, body creams. You guys know I haven't bought a body cream in probably over a year, I would say. I'm really trying to use them up. I don't like how heavy they are. I know they're moisturizing. Sometimes they do feel luxurious to me, and I kind of love using them, but I just do not need any more. You guys know I'm moving, I'm having a baby. Priorities are different, and body creams are far from in my priorities. And then I just went ahead and put body lotions as well, because I've been using a lot of my moisturizers regardless of the form, and I just think that you can pair shower gels and fine fragrance mists with generic body lotions and be fine. I just don't think that it adds more to the scent or makes the experience any better. So I just prefer not to buy any more lotions or body creams unless it's a scent I absolutely love, or whatever. Also in my do not buy is scrubs, mostly because I have a lot of Tree Hut scrubs that I want to use up. I actually have been trying to use them more right now, because I did hear that whenever you're pregnant, you can get KP, keratosis pilaris, or strawberry skin. And Jared has that, my husband. He doesn't really use body scrubs though, but I have been getting it so bad on my legs, just weird random red bumps and stuff. So I've really been trying to exfoliate, because they're just kind of uncomfortable and irritated. So the scrubs, exfoliating, really helps. So I just don't need any more scrubs because I have so many Tree Hut. It's insane. I have duplicates of so many scents for no reason. I have probably 2 years worth of Tree Hut scrubs. I don't need anything else. And I still have Dove body scrubs, Bath & Body Works body scrubs. Last thing I need is a scrub. Pocket backs. I have so many that are expired, that are going to expire, and ones that I accumulate from using the coupons. You guys know I usually buy a coupon to get my free item, so I just don't need any pocket backs. When they are 75% off, they are a good deal. I will give it that, but it's just not something that I need right now. Hand lotions, which is also kind of the same as pocket backs, not the same because they don't really expire, but I just don't use them. I took one to work and I used it one day, and I actually kind of hate the scent of it, and I haven't used it since. So I just don't need those little tiny hand lotions. They are good for gift giving. I do enjoy having them on hand for that, but I have so many other things that I can gift people when I need a gift in a pinch. Hand lotion's not gonna make or break a gift. Hand soap. I have so much hand soap. I'm actually trying to sell some of it to friends, family, coworkers, whatever, whoever needs some. I really haven't sold anything. I was gonna take a bunch of stuff to work before Christmas and then it just never happened. Yeah, it's fine. I have so much hand soap, so much, it's insane. And I just literally go through maybe one a month, if that. So I just don't need hand soap. Even if they're under $2, I do not need it, Paige, okay? Shampoo and conditioner. I have yet to try the Bath & Body Works shampoo and conditioner. I have it in my collection, haven't reached for it. I don't need it. And even without it being Bath & Body Works, I do not need it. I have so much shampoo and conditioner that I have to use up before we move, or like try to, like I will still take it with us if it's something that I will use eventually. It's just gonna suck to move that many bottles of shampoo and conditioner that I don't need. Minis is another thing because I get them for free all the time with the free coupons. I don't need any minis. I don't need them for gifting. I don't need them for myself. I don't need them for travel. I don't need any minis. Okay, that was all of my do not buy. Now my wish list, I have some good things on here. I have wallflowers actually, which is not really normal for me to want to buy or be on the lookout for, but I actually have like no wallflowers. I have maybe 10, and a lot of them are winter scents. I don't really have any summer scents. My mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, people are always asking for wallflowers, either to buy from me or to like gift or to get as a gift, whatever it may be. And I just don't have any, and I do like using them myself. So if I could get them 75% off, it would bring them down to about $1.86, and I think that's a really good deal. So if I found any 75% off, it would be something that I'm allowing myself to buy. Body mist. Now I have question marks beside the body mist because really it's only scents that I don't have, okay? I don't need backups. I have backups of things that I like. I do not need body mist, but I will let myself buy body mist of fragrances that I want, don't have, or are like hard to find. So I like kind of broke down the prices. If you buy a $16.95 fine fragrance mist, which is about the cheapest one you'll get, it's gonna come out to $4.24. So you guys know, I believe the set price point of the other body care that is in store right now is $4.95. So 75% off is a better deal in that aspect. Even when you go up to $18.95, those higher price point fine fragrance mists are going to come down to $4.74, which is still cheaper than the $4.95. So yeah, you guys know, well, you don't know yet because I haven't posted it. I'm sorry. I don't think I did. I did film it. I will post it. It's just going to be late. Body care day. Yes, I think it was body care day. I got fine fragrance mist that I wanted for about $3.30 or $3.50. That's obviously such a better deal than $4.24. So I'm glad that I purchased my body mist already and I didn't wait for semi-annual sale, because we're either at $4.95 set price point or $4.24 at 75% off. So $3. I'm glad that I got what I got when I needed it, or when I wanted it. Bro, can we just lay down, please? I'm telling you. Then shower gels. Don't need shower gels, of course, but I will let myself, come here. Okay. You're gonna sit beside me, okay? They go to the groomer next week. It's the nails click-clacking on the floor that I can't stand. So if you heard that, I'm sorry. Just sit here and look pretty, okay? Alrighty. So shower gels, if you buy a $13.95 shower gel and get it 75% off, you're paying about $3.49. That is a good deal, but obviously I've purchased shower gels for cheaper than that in the past, and I don't need shower gels, but if it's a fragrance that I like, I will let myself buy it because at least it's not a moisturizer of some sort. And then this category has stars beside it because it's really like what is majority on my wish list, candles, okay? I actually just realized you can see the candles. So spoiler, we did find some. Candles at 75% off are such a good deal. I did do the math from prices ranging between $24.95, which would make the candle $6.24, all the way up to $29.95. Some of the more pricier candles will be $7.49. So between $6.20 and $7.50, that's a really good deal for a candle. That's what I like to pay for a candle, really not much more than that. But yeah, so I want candles. I'm allowing myself to get candles because I use candles. I love having them. I enjoy them. I do have a collection of them, but I am continuously burning through them. I gift a lot of them. They're great for gifts. I love all the different scents. It's just fun for me. So that's really what I am mostly on the hunt for. And you guys know candles are like super difficult to find during semi-annual sale. It always depends on the sale, depends on your area, depends if online has any and how fast they sell out. It has a lot of different variables, so it's kind of fun to be on the hunt. So that's why I have it starred. It's my number one thing that I'm looking for and allowing myself to buy. And then last but not least, I have men's body wash because of course my husband, and every once in a while I am stealing from his collection to gift people. So men's body wash, finding it 75% off is not very frequent, but when it is, I like to stock up because it makes them fairly cheap and expensive, and Jared's always going to use them, so I always need them, you know? So I don't have a oversupply of them. I would probably say his collection may have like about 12 shower gels right now, and he goes through about 1 to 2 a month. So that's like 6, yeah. If he were to go through 2 a month, we might only have 6 months worth of shower gel. So if I find some, I absolutely have that on my wish list. One thing that I'm thinking of while saying that I didn't put on here is perfume and cologne. If I can find those 75% off, I like to grab them because they're usually around $10, and that's so cheap for a full-size cologne or fine fragrance mist. Jared really does do a good job going through his colognes. He usually has 1 or 2 downstairs, 1 or 2 upstairs, 1 in the bathroom, 1 on his nightstand. So he kind of scatters them, and he uses more than 1 or 2 squirts. So I'm proud of him for that. So he does use them. He goes through them. He enjoys them. I definitely allow him to buy them whenever we see them 75% off. It's a good deal. Okay. And then the 3 other little categories I have, one is being my sister-in-law. Now that category is just like things that I'm looking out for her because I know she would pay me back if I found these items, because every Sunday we have dinner at my in-laws. So, she, you know, asks me if I have any of these things or if I could look for them for her, whatever. Laundry care, she wants to try really bad, but I will only purchase laundry care if it's 75% off or more. So yeah, if I found laundry care 75% off, I would get some for myself out of the curiosity. I've tried a few things, but I would definitely pick up some things for her, both the scent beads and the laundry detergent. And then dry shampoo, she loves their dry shampoo. They only make very few fragrances in their dry shampoo, but she really enjoys it, so I would get her that. And then specific fragrances that I'm looking for that I kind of like, Malibu Heat, In the Sun. This is before I smelled them. Cozy Vanilla Bourbon I have smelled, but In the Sun and Malibu Heat are like the 2 that are like re-releases that I am interested in, but only for 75% off. And then I do have Perfect in Pink written down, and I put do not buy. Yeah, I thought that I would love that collection, and I'm just not that big of a fan of it that I just don't need to buy it. So I have that written down for whatever reason. And then I just have Talking Topics. That's my last thing written on here before we get into the haul. Budget, I did buy 3 $50, and my iPad's gonna die anyway, so I did have 3 $50 Bath & Body Works gift cards that I did purchase myself, but I got them for 20% off. So instead of spending the $150, I only spent $120. Yes, $120 to get $150 worth of money to spend. So that's an even better deal. That takes money off of what I already purchased already. So I had those 3 gift cards. That's kind of was like my limit of how much to spend. I did use one of the gift cards for Body Care Day, so I had already spent $30 some from that. If I find more candles, I will spend a little bit more than $150, but roughly I don't want to be over 300. 300 is kind of like my limit, okay? I don't need more than $300 worth of candles or whatever else I may find. But I have gone over budget before, and I'm not gonna be shocked if I do that again. Online, 6 a.m. candles. That would have been this morning. I did have my alarm set for 6 a.m. My alarm woke me up like 5 minutes before then, and I fell back asleep because I was exhausted. I worked Christmas and everything, so like I just needed my sleep. So I didn't get online actually until like 6:45, and there were some things sold out that I wanted. There were candles on the site this morning. I'm not going to spoil anything. I did place an online order. You guys will see that when they deliver it. So who knows when that will be, but be on the lookout for an online haul because I placed an order. Store opening time. My store opened, both of them, the mall store and the standalone, at 10 a.m. You guys know I always like to be there when they open, so there's that. And then lastly, everyday luxuries. I just had written on here, I'm going to turn this off now. Everyday luxuries, it was rumored that it's going to be on sale. I guess they're like bringing out new fragrances, which I'm so excited for because I really do enjoy the everyday luxuries line, and that's why I kind of wanted to touch on it. I do think that the fragrances, not that I've physically worn them on my body or my skin yet, I do think that they probably will last longer than a lot of Bath & Body Works fine fragrances because they are supposed to mimic perfumes. I feel like they smell very strong out of the bottle, and I love a lot of the fragrances. Not all of them. I don't have all of them. Part of me wanted to get all of them, but I just don't need. There's some that I just do not like, and I'm not going to force myself to like it. I just am not a fan. But they're coming out with new ones, so they're discontinuing or like trying to phase out some of their older ones. And as much as I really like some of the fragrances, I think like the purple one, Floral Fantasy, and the pink one, I forget which one, not the rose one. There's a few different shades of pink, but not the rose one. It's another one I did buy duplicates of. I absolutely love those two. The pink and the purple are my favorite. I like the cherry one too. I wasn't sure what the price point was going to be in store. I believe they were $4.95 today. I hope I'm telling you guys the right price. I don't think it was $5.95. I think it was $4.95. And that's a very good deal for those because they're $18.95. I just don't need them because I already got what I wanted. Oh, the vanilla one. I couldn't forget that. I have like 3 or 4 of the Viva Vanilla. I absolutely love that. It smells so good. I just don't need any more than that. So I needed to start myself while I was ahead. I got what I wanted in backups, and I'm not letting myself get any more backups unless like it just makes sense. So yes, without further ado, we will get into my haul. I just need to take a drink real quick. I will say I literally just came home to my coupon. This was not in my informed delivery, and I was going to check the mail before we left, but it's not a big deal. I will be back in store, and I'm sure when things start to drop, I will spend another $40 and, you know, use my 10 off. But yeah, it didn't come up in my informed delivery, which is super weird. I haven't had that problem yet, but this was in my mailbox. I was a little sad I didn't get any coupons, and then I saw this. So, and I asked my mom if she got any coupons. She said no. We went to her house last night for Christmas after I got off work, and she didn't have any coupons there. So, I think it was last year, or I know the year before, because it came up on my memories in Snapchat. I did have a 20% off, and although I didn't have a 20% off this year, it's okay. I wasn't willing to go as crazy as I usually am, just because of finances, moving, having a baby. Not that I'm saying I wasn't excited for semi-annual sale. It was definitely just kind of a different vibe this year, which is okay because I have so much stuff that I already love and already am excited to use in my collection. I don't think my love for Bath & Body Works is fading. At least not yet, because people said that with like having a baby. I still love it just as much, I feel. But I have so much that I already love, and I'm so excited to use once I use up some other things that I'm still enjoying it. So the stuff that I'm bringing in is still fun, but let's really enjoy what we have now. Okay, I want to smell some of this stuff for you guys, so pardon that. Let's go ahead and get into this. So Jared came with me. He's the best. You guys know he loves coming with. It was really nice. He was running a little bit late, so I was a little worried, but we did make it to the store. Of course, they opened the doors early, which is fine, I guess. My one really close friend, you guys know, sometimes goes with us to semi-annual sale. She met us there. She was there before we were, because we're always late. It's a running joke that our last name, we always run very late. So, yes, she was there. She texted me. She's like, they're opening the doors. And I'm like, we're literally at the signal light. Excuse me. We're literally at the signal light. We're pulling in. We will be there. And she's like, yes, they opened the doors like 10 minutes early, which is fine. Like I said, my store opened at 10 a.m. We went to the standalone first. That's usually our go-to kind of plan. So as soon as we got there, we both got out of the vehicle and kind of sprinted in. It was not super packed. There was a lot of cars in the parking lot, but as far as like the store itself, we very easily got in and could like head to whatever table we wanted to. It wasn't like a huge crowd of people, but obviously they had already kind of trickled in before we even pulled into the parking lot. So the first store, this is my haul. Okay, like this is literally it. It is 2 items. I was disappointed, to say the least, and I definitely was worried that I wasn't gonna have a haul for you guys today, because this was literally what I walked out of the first store with. And we were in the store from 10 to 10:30. Like we spent a lot of time like talking. Me and my friend haven't seen each other in like a couple weeks, so we were like talking, and she was looking at things that weren't really like on super sale. She does buy things when they're 50% off, like things that I wouldn't buy. She actually like is looking for certain candles or like certain kinds of hand soaps, so she's willing to spend more money. I'm literally there just for like the deals and the cheapest of the cheap stuff that I can get. So yeah, they had no candles at my first store, which is a White Barn store, which is crazy, but we will get into that topic, you know, when we talk about my second haul. But yeah, I was really disappointed. Jared was actually so shocked. He was like, this is all we're getting. Like we both grabbed a basket, and then when we went over to White Barn and realized that there was no 75% off candles, I was like, we don't need the baskets anymore. Like, I don't even know what we're gonna do. Like, I was worried I was not gonna have a video for you guys. I was gonna be so sad. So I literally purchased 2 things, totaling $16.41. Wow, such a big spender. And I literally dropped that, so we're gonna read it from the floor. It's fine. Bending over is a whole task these days. So the first thing I got, Cozy Vanilla Bourbon in the shower gel. This is a heftier price point one at $16.95, so 75% off. I paid $4.24. which is kind of a lot. I usually like to pay $3 for my shower gels, but Jared absolutely loved this fragrance when I got it for body care day. Spoiler alert, you guys will see that video. I'm sorry that it's late. Life's just lifing right now. Jared loved this fragrance so much. I like the packaging. I like the fragrance. It did come out before, and I have old packaging of it. I don't know if I have it in the shower gel specifically, but I know I have like the old mist. Or like the older packaging. I actually asked Jared if he wanted some of these for himself, because he sprayed this fine fragrance mist on himself when I brought it home. So I was like, oh, like, would you use this if I got you some? And he's like, no, just get it for yourself. I do really like it. It's such a good vanilla. I could use this with Viva Vanilla, but like I do have the matching mist, so I will use it with the mist eventually later down the road. But yes, $4.24. I went ahead and bought it, because really, what else was I gonna buy? And then we saw this kind of just sitting on the front table as well. This was on the back side of the front table, and this was on the side. This was 75% off, so to find a cologne for 75% off on day 1 of SAS is a really good deal. This is Coastal Cliffs. This has blend notes of sparkling mineral water, seaside lavender, and white musk. I do like musky scents and lavender of any kind, so this is literally all we got. This came out to $11.24. So yeah, the prices increase a little bit. I think the clothes used to be $39.95. Now they're $44.95. So that's why it's like $11. But I don't know if Jared already has this. I don't think he knows if he already has it. But we do have a lot of colognes. We probably have 6 to 8 colognes in our back stock. But like I said, he goes through, like, he's constantly using like 3 to 4-ish bottles at a time. And I know some of his are like pretty much empty right now. So he was very excited to get this, and yeah, we grabbed it. So I'm definitely happy about that. $11, you cannot go wrong. So that was all from the first store. Then we went to the mall. We got Starbucks. Then we went to the mall. We ended up sitting in the parking lot for like 45 minutes to an hour just talking, because our friend came with us. Like, we just picked her up in our vehicle, drove to there, and then drove to the mall, and then dropped her back off when we were done, because we already had to go back to where we were originally. We just talked and like caught up about like Christmas, the holidays, and like things that we missed out on. So that was fun. And then we finally went into store, and usually I would be like, okay guys, we can talk after, like we need to get in there, but I really just was just there for like the vibes, I guess. So when we went in, luckily it doesn't look like anything was like picked over, but I'm definitely happy that we ended up going to the second store, because we made out so much better. So the receipt's a little bit longer for this one, okay? So our total was, after tax, $85.99, so 86 bucks. Pretty good for what we got. Obviously I'm about to show you, but yes, I did get 2 body care items, and then the rest are candles. So shower gels, men's shower gels. So really I did good, because body care wise, I bought 4 things, and they were all on my like okay to buy list. So that is very good. Mahogany woods, we've gone through, Jared's gone through this. We have it probably another bottle. It's an easy fragrance. It's something that he likes. It has mahogany, bourbon vanilla, and golden amber. This came out to $3.74, so that is very good, as well as Coastal Cliffs. So perfect. It matches the cologne. Not that he really cares. He doesn't ever match the colognes with the shower gels, but obviously I pay attention to that more. So we already read the notes for this, so I guess I don't have to do that again. And this was $3.74 as well. So that's all the body care, and now we have candles. So I ended up getting, I want to say 11 candles. So 11 candles, and the 2 shower gels came out to $86. I feel like that's pretty good. And actually all the candles that I got are not duplicates of like things that I purchased online, or I might have some of these in my collection, but there wasn't one that I was like, oh, like that's the last thing I need. Like does that make sense? There were other scents that I actually did not get. I just chose the ones that I wanted or that I didn't have. So there was actually more than this, if that makes sense. Like there was other candles that I left there, but yeah. So let's just get into it. I got some really good ones. I was shocked to see, like, it was like a smaller table, but it was filled on both sides of multiple of the same candle. It wasn't really any like one-offs or anything. I did see somebody, I think Bonnie reposted somebody else's video or somebody else's picture, and they had like the root beer float candle, which would have been so cool to find. Strawberry pound cake, which I would have loved. It's always hard for me to find gourmands on semi-annual sale, so I was really happy that I found these types of candles, because really, like, candles can be hit or miss. I will still usually buy ones even though I'm not like super thrilled about them. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with a majority of these. The first one I really wanted because of the packaging. It is like marbled. It's stunning. This is Palo Santo and Sage a candle that I have had before, and I think that I do have in my collection, but not in this packaging. I love the like bronzed lid. That is so pretty. And a lot of these are priced at $26.95. I wish they were $24.95, more of them, because obviously that would have decreased the price a little bit, but like this one, I love the packaging, so I don't really care. It's still 75% off, and I got a lot of options to choose from, which I appreciate, of course. So yes, Palo Santo and Sage has fragrance notes of clary sage, Palo Santo, and ambered woods. They smell so much different at home than in the store, so I'm really like enjoying smelling them at home. It's such a different smell, and I can really like smell what the candle smells like. I really like this. I'm really happy with it. Part of me wanted more than one, but one will do because I'm not sure if I have a backup of this or not. Next is this collection that I don't really remember, but spoiler, I have like other candles from this packaging. So this is the prettiest one because it's pink and it has like the bronzed copper hammered lid, which I really like. This is lavender vetiver. So this has wild lavender, warm vetiver, and creamy sandalwood. Lavender, sandalwood, things that I like. Vetiver, I'm not sure how I feel about. In-store, I said that this smelled like tea bags, like some sort of tea. Like if you were to go into like, what was it, Tivana? Is that the name of it? There used to be one in a big mall that's like somewhat near me, and that store, if you would like walk by, all they sold was tea and you could like sample it, whatever. If you walked by, I feel like that's what this smelled like. It smells a little bit different now that I'm at home, but I still get the tea note. I'm not a heavy tea drinker. I will every now and again when I don't want coffee. But I really like this. Like, I almost wish I would have picked up two. I don't need to say that. I'm happy with the one that I got. There was more, but I like the packaging. I just think it's pretty, and a tea like scented candle. I don't know. I really like it. So I picked that up from the same collection. This is Greenhouse Fern. This has fragrance notes of lush bergamot, violet leaves, and jasmine blooms. Bergamot's something that Jared likes a lot, and I tend to buy. It's a very earthy, clean, almost like I'm getting like a lemon, almost like a lemon note. I don't know. It's definitely giving like kind of cleaner, but I think for the springtime, this would be so pretty to burn because it's just very like green smelling and clean, if that makes sense. So yes, happy with that one. And then lastly from that collection, this one looks very similar to me. I kept trying to make sure that they weren't the same. This one is bergamot and birch, vibrant bergamot, black amber, and birchwood. So you would think that it would smell like heavier and deeper, but it doesn't. It smells less green and like florally and like citrusy than that one, the first one that I showed you. Yeah, this one's more, I think, like the wood and the amber. It's just more of like a, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, still a really good spring candle. So yes, I'm very happy with those from that collection. And then I actually have 3 of these. This is Laundry Day, which is such a classic. I love finding this. I feel like I've bought this before at semi-annual sale, but I will never pass up a Laundry Day because it's such a good candle. Other people really like it. It's easy on the nose. It is strong, but in the best way possible because it just makes your house smell like you just freshly did laundry in the sheets, and it's so nice for like a refresh, all the things. I love it. So this is a White Barn packaging. It's like ombre to blue if you can see. But this has fragrance notes of fresh air, crisp eucalyptus, and soft lavender. So again, the lavender, I love lavender. So I definitely had to get it. This has thinner wicks than the other one. I can already smell it as I open it. Honestly, I wish I would have bought more than 3, but I needed to kind of, you know, keep myself accountable, not spend too much money. And yeah, I'm happy with the 3 that I got. So there is 1, 2, now we're on to the second candle crates. And here's the 3rd one, okay? So we are down to the last 4 candles. I went ahead and picked up Spring Clothesline, which I thought was going to kind of smell like Laundry Day, but it doesn't. It does not, surprisingly. I really like the packaging on this, though. This has lemon water, sun-dried blossoms, and golden amber, and I think that's why. It's not really like linen-y fragrances. It is more lemon, which, it's not that it's unfortunate, it just always kind of smells like Pledge. So yes, I'm getting a little bit of a Pledge note, but I feel like I've burned something like this before. I don't know if this is a repackage, but lemon fragrances that I've burned have not smelled like Pledge as much as they do on cold whenever I'm burning them. But yeah, it's another like fresh and clean scent. It just definitely smells different. You would think with the Clothesline it would smell more laundry-esque, and it just doesn't. It smells more lemony and like clean. So I really like this. I like the packaging. There was another fragrance in a very similar packaging. I can't even think of what it was, and I didn't like that one, so I skipped out. But yes, I really like this one. So there's that. This is one, I want to say it actually sold out online this morning before I grabbed it, and I'm really happy that I was able to find it in store. I feel like this should be a repackage because the name sounds like generic and like I've heard it before, but I really liked this one, and I almost bought backups because I just really liked it. This is Hibiscus Waterfall in this packaging. This has fragrance notes of tropical hibiscus, sweet peach nectar, and fresh waterfall mist. This is a $24.95 candle, so a little bit cheaper. This smells so good. Honestly, this smells like a little bit more laundry than even the Clothesline one. I get a very like maybe powdery. And if you don't like powdery scents, don't let me steer you away from that, because I wouldn't say it's like overly powdery. I just kind of get like a powdery, lightly fruity, just really nice combination like fragrance. I just really, really like this. It smells like it could burn a little light, so maybe it's a good thing I just got one, but I really like this. And yeah, I believe this was online this morning. Don't quote me, but I think it was, and I would have purchased it online if I would have been able to grab it, but I was able to find it in my store, so I'm very happy with that. And yes, they also had Cactus Blossom in this packaging, but I know that I have at least one Cactus Blossom. I've burned it before. I do like it. It's just not something that I feel like I need tons of. I probably could have bought one more and been okay, but I just ended up not. I liked like Laundry Day better, so I went with 3 of these instead of like picking up the Cactus Blossom. That's just what made sense in my head. And then these two were actually, I guess you could say these were one-offs because they were the only one there. So I bought the last 2 because they're different scents, but the same collection, and there was only one of each. So I just bought them because I wanted them. I don't know if I've ever had these. I don't know if they're similar to anything, but I didn't recognize these packagings really. Not that I pay attention to the candle releases like you guys know. I just only grab when I get them 75% off. So yes, these are this like floral packaging, or not floral, but like, I don't know. There's birds on this one, like a big bird. This is Springtime in Paris. So, like, what collection was this from? Like, I have no idea. I don't know anything about this candle, but it's the only one they had, and it was 75% off. It has soft peach, lotus blossom, and fresh bergamot. I'm not picky with my candles. As you guys can tell, I'm getting a wide variety. I do like peach fragrances, so this one that had peach, and I like it, so I like peach. This smells really good. More fruity than really any of the other ones. So yeah, I do really like this. This smells way better at home than it did in the store. Yeah, so that's pretty cool to get that candle. And then lastly is Eucalyptus Rain. I feel like this is a repackage because I feel like that's a very generic name, but this is super cute. It has flowers and little bees on it. There's another bee here on the back, but yeah. So Eucalyptus Rain has aromatic eucalyptus, spearmint leaves, and fresh spring rain. I feel like I've definitely had this before. It smells really good actually though. I feel like I'm not a huge eucalyptus person. although it is good for like stress relief and also kind of like a good refresh scent, it can be a little strong, overwhelming, and overpowering, but I think it will be really good for the springtime. Yeah, and I've just burned through so many of my candles. Like I said, I do use my candles, so I definitely see myself pulling this out, using it. It's probably a harder candle to like gift. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. Yeah, I really like it. It definitely just smells like something I've had before, which is completely fine. Completely fine. There was eucalyptus and sage, I want to say. It was like a White Barn packaging. There was amber and oud. I've had that before. I do really like that. I have it in my collection though, so I didn't get that. But yeah, like it was really cool to see some fragrances that I do enjoy. I like, there was white tea and sage. My friend that I was with, she really likes that, so she got that in a hand soap, and I think at least one candle. There was some other orange, cardamom and vetiver or something, which was okay. Jared actually liked that one. So yeah, it was actually really cool to see that many candles and to have that many options on day one of SAS. That is all for my haul. That is everything I purchased, so I'm very happy. 2 candle crates. I'm trying to keep my candle crates so that when we're moving, it's easier for the men. They carry my candles because I'm going to be very, very, very pregnant when we move, unfortunately, but it's okay. We'll deal with what we have to. I actually need to get more candle crates to put my other candles in, but I'm just waiting for like the holidays and stuff to kind of die down a little bit till I go to my store and ask them for extra candle crates, especially with semi-annual sale. Like they even had a hard time finding another one of these. We had to wait at the register for probably 5 to 10 minutes, which like we didn't care, we were talking, but they were having trouble finding another candle crate to put all my candles in. So yes, I have 2 more candle crates now that we have to move, and if I end up accumulating some more from either my online hauls or if I go back into store and they drop more prices, carrying 2 more of these out of the house I don't think is gonna make or break the moving process and make it any harder. Obviously it's more stuff to move and that's no fun, but I'm gonna have to unfortunately move all my baby shower items into this house and then back out a couple weeks later. We might actually just leave the stuff in an enclosed trailer, which we are very fortunate to have, so maybe not so much move it into the house completely, but we will have to, you know, transport things multiple different times, but it's just part of the process. It's just, we have to move now, and I'm excited for the move. Nervous, but very excited. It's going to be very beneficial for our family in the future as we grow. It's all gonna be okay. Just need to trust in the Lord and everything will be fine. So yes, I do see myself having more hauls. I would like to spend a little bit more. I don't want to spoil too much about my online haul, but we are very close to my limit already. But $300 isn't really that much at the end of the day. But these candles, I only buy candles really twice a year. I feel like I bought more these past couple months just because the deals were actually really good. I was getting candles for like $7, $8. And when you're getting like more gourmands and ones that don't really go 75% off, like it's so hard for me to find gourmand 75% off that I'm okay spending the extra $1 or $2 to get those fragrances. I have enough in my collection that I'm not like hurting for gourmands. I can see myself buying more stuff, so you guys will see me again for more hauls. And then of course I have my empties to film, and as we get into 2025 and at the beginning of 2025, it's definitely going to be hit hard with the like kind of low buy, no buy, because semi-annual sale will pretty much be dwindling anyway. But low buy, no buy, and really using stuff up. Once we move especially, I can see myself, depending on when the baby comes, I can see myself doing like more videos about what's already in my collection, which I think is so much fun, both for you guys and for me, because I have so much stuff and I love seeing other people's collections and what they have and what they want to use up. And I like having things that are older. I know that this stuff isn't meant to last forever and I do use my stuff up, but I do have items from 2020, 2021, 2022. And it's kind of like, you know, reminiscing of like the past and what collections have come out and what things, you know, Bath & Body Works might bring us back in the future. But if I already have those items, then I'm less likely to buy. But yes, also with buying stuff at SAS, you accumulate rewards. If you have a rewards account, I know I'm already at 4 rewards. I had 3 prior to today. And I think when my order ships, I might get another one. I'm not sure where we're at there, but whenever 2025's here and they're putting out new stuff, I will have 4-ish, at least 4 rewards to use to get some of the new stuff without actually having to buy it. Now, even if that's a shower gel, I'm okay with that. But you guys know, I use my stuff, I enjoy my stuff, so I'm okay bringing a certain amount in, but moving definitely has changed my perspective a little bit. But yeah, so that is my haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment down below how your thoughts and feelings are about semi-annual sale. Did you find anything good? Is there anything you're looking for? I'm definitely looking for the Sea Island Shore, the Malibu Heat, and the In the Sun to drop to 75% off. Definitely looking out for that. And then any extra coupons like 20% off or whatever, more candles to drop. Obviously, I will be checking online pretty much every day. That's what I kind of do. I don't want to say obsessive about it, but I kind of am. I leave my house like at 6 o'clock, so usually I'm in my car and I can scroll on the website for a hot minute before I pull out of the driveway. So yes, I will see you guys next time, and we'll definitely be looking forward to reading your comments, and thank you. I will see ya. Bye.